Hey Meredith, I couldn't vlog last week because I went home and I didn't have a lot of time, but now I have a bunch of time. So I'll tell you about the last 2 weeks. So I ended up going to Connecticut. It was like an hour and a half train ride and I had a lot of fun. I hung out with Andrew and Spencer and we like walked around and we went to Andrew's room. We went to see the show, and Spencer's parents were there for a little bit, and I love them, so I got to hang out with them for a little bit. The show was awesome. I got a really good seat in the front row, like a little house right. Everyone in the row had to move down, so I was front and center. I basically had the best seat in the house. I was sitting waiting for the show to start, and 3 of the 4 Q brothers came in, and I was flipping out. One of them had an adorable baby with him. And the others were so cute. I love them so much. I didn't get to meet them though, which is very frustrating. Then the show started and I immediately started crying. The whole cast just stood on the stage and sang this song that was like about time and love, and like it was so sweet. There were like all these really pretty songs, or a few pretty songs, and really great rapping, and I kept like looking at the Q brothers for their reactions because it's set up like if you're in the audience, like there's a stage, and then on either side there's also seats. It's a thrust, essentially. And they were sitting, like, right in my eye line, like, so I could see everything that they were laughing at. It was awesome, but I could hear them laughing. And the baby didn't cry once. That baby is perfect. While Andrew and Spencer did strike, I just sat in the library and I read, and I watched some of the poker, the, like, World Series of Poker that was on the TV down there. And then we went to eat dinner in the dining hall, and I met some of their friends, one of whom was like really cute. and then we went to Andrew's room and we hung out for a little bit, took some pictures, and then I went home. Connecticut College is nice. It's like really white. There's like zero diversity, but it's a nice place. I think I would enjoy going there on the level that like they have sports, which I miss. And, like, they have harder sciences, kind of, which I enjoyed in high school. There's, like, so little diversity there, which I don't think I would like. Like, of course I didn't care when I was there, but, like, going there would be frustrating to me. Oh, my God. I can see my reflection in my glasses. Also, the theater department is there. There's no, like, acting major. There's just theater major. So I don't think I would like it there. I mean, maybe if I wanted to do something else, but I don't. So I didn't end up regretting it. I kind of want to go again sometime to just hang out with Spencer and Andrew when they're not busy, because it was so fun hanging out with them. And like Andrew has a single, and Spencer wants a single next year. It's probably gonna get one next year. Like it's nice to hang out there. It's like a real campus. I experienced something very weird when I was there. I go to school in the middle of a city, and I've lived in a city my entire life. When I was at Connecticut College, it felt like they were going to college and I was just taking classes. And I'm not sure which I like better, because despite how scared I am of like actually growing up and getting older, I kind of like the idea of being adult and independent because I felt older than them. Well, they're both actually younger than me. Andrew by 4 days, Spencer by 4 months. But I kind of like felt like I was a lot older than they were. Not in a condescending way, just in like I am working and then taking classes on the side. It's very weird. I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe it's just Connecticut College. When I visit you in Middlebury, when and if, I'll see how I feel there too. Don't really remember anything that happened this week. Well, that was 2 weekends ago, and last weekend I went home. I went home because I was performing in my mom's show. I was singing backup with Bridget Marissa. It was really fun. I loved it. I don't really get to sing a lot here. I'm like very self-conscious about singing. I'm not a bad singer, but I am very self-conscious about it because I get very anxious about attention. Occasionally when I've gotten like positive attention or like compliments, I don't really know what to say back, and that really freaks me out because I have some like mild social anxiety. I will basically only sing in my room and in the shower, or like on stage if I'm in a musical, of course. I don't get to sing a lot, so it was nice to sing for people, and it was nice to get to practice on, do a rehearsal on Friday with the whole band, because they're really great, and our pianist, who's also the musical director, is really great. I got to hang out with Bridget Marissa and my mom. It's really fun. And then we got to perform, and then I came back, and then it was midterm week, and midterm week was really hard. So my psychology teacher, he does this weird thing where he gives us a due date for our paper and then gives us an extension date, like an automatic extension date, and you don't have to hand it in until the extension date, and he like doesn't ask questions, and you can take as many extensions as you like. I know what you're thinking. That doesn't make any sense. And you're right, it doesn't. Whatever. And then I had another paper due Thursday. It was a psychoanalysis of Ben Linus, played by Michael Emerson, one of my favorite actors, and definitely my favorite character on television. But I did have to stay up very late, and then I had class all day the next day. Except I skipped psychology because he doesn't take attendance. I also had an audition yesterday night. It was for the show Almost Maine. So yeah, that's been the last 2 weeks. Side note, I started watching Breaking Bad last week, and I'm like totally obsessed with it. I'm already on season 3. I'm like really good at watching television. Bye, Meredith. Hopefully I'll see you on Monday.